good day, good everything to everybody. Long time no hear. Wrong. Okay, about 5 hours later I'm back. 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3/18/2020. History is being set by the Apollo FinTech Group and basically signing the Zimbabwe deal for a gold standard currency issued on Apollo's blockchain, hosted by Apollo, with 20 million wallets. Keep in mind, these wallets are for the gold standard currency. All right, that's what they're going to be issued with, and separate from the normal setup. So you've got that, and you've got the Gold Inc. game beta version coming shortly. Steve said maybe April 1st to sign up for that one. And you have the social ecosystem coming, which is the full functionality of YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, PayPal, Coinbase, coming all in one place with no sharing of data. And one login goes across the whole platform of all those pieces. Plus, more countries signing up. And that's going to be, Steve said there's another deal besides Zimbabwe already signed. So that's going to be a short time before that's going to be announced. So there's much more coming in the countries. And why? Once they hear how Zimbabwe signed, and they're doing a national currency deal with Apollo, and currencies in Africa suck, okay? Hyperinflation is in a lot of the countries. Look at what Apollo provides. Look at all the tools right in front of you, okay? When you look at the tax system, the mineral claims, the bank-to-bank network setup, the Apollo cash, everything that you see in front of you is the bomb for these governments. And then when you have the commercial and consumer pieces, this is why Apollo is kicking butt. The Knox Global Exchange is part of this, and anybody in Africa can use it. Their currencies in Africa can tie to it, and they can buy Apollo. More and more people are going to know about Apollo because of all this is what's going on. When this announcement comes from the government that they have signed with Apollo and do a joint announcement and a big media presence that should be there, that's going to be, because it's national currency news. Hello, Houston, should be big news in Zimbabwe, which will spread around the world. That's coming. And then, when you look at the market, there's, in the world today, you've got coronavirus and all that affecting a lot of the daily activity of what's going on. And there may not be a lot of big good news in your life. There may be, though, getting married and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Having a kid? Yeah, but on top of that, you've got the coin, which is not a token, by the way. Apollo Currency APL is not a token. It is a coin. And I'll get to that in a minute. It has a future in front of it with the people behind it, the ADF group, partnering with Apollo in Africa to promote Apollo through Africa. The future for Apollo is massive. It's bright. It's something that you have to keep in mind. I'm not your financial advisor, but for less than a penny, it's really a bright future. You have Bitcoin about to spike all over again? Maybe. 153 billion in the market, 24 hours at 24. A little bit low on the daily, but you do have a little growth. And you can see that Bitcoin's up about 1%, ETH up about 2.2, XRP is up about a half. But you'll notice over the next little bit, Apollo's right around the 0.007 and 1.2-ish of volume. You're going to see that just rip big. Speaking of ripping big, checks to the USA residents. Anybody making less than 100,000 and maybe 75,000, depending on the final plan that they put out, and it may be up to $1,000 of a check. These households within 2 weeks will be getting $1,000 from the government-ish. And then, what do you do with the money? In these days and times, you should save it. Well, spend some of it, of course, for the economy. But that's coming. This stimulus package for the USA, this is going to be bigger than what anybody's talking about right now. I think you're going to see a lot more in this package that's really going to help out the US of A. Bitcoin futures will bring back liquidity amid the quiet market. So that's good to hear. Apple released the new MacBook Air and iPad Pro with a LiDAR scanner. The MacBook Air, it's the MacBook Air. It's got some updated components. But the new iPad Pro, that's the bomb. Okay, seriously. It comes with a LiDAR scanner and a studio quality microphone, audio pro quality. Little wonder why many creatives are Apple users. They would love to get their hands on the iPad Pro with its 120 hertz screen, ding dong, A12Z chip. Yeah, I can see where the LiDAR, the audio quality mic, I should say the studio quality mic, is in there, and that new chip, that could be one to look into. Oh, by the way, that's about $1,000. Oh, jeez, where did that money go that the government just gave you? Winklevoss twins launching marketplace for digital art. That's good to hear, but guess what? You've got a marketplace already. That is Apollo Kingdom. This one here is basically all different merchandise that you can use your APL to buy the artwork and the Apple products. Yeah, anything you see on here, yep, use your crypto to pay. And that is something that's very good. And that's ApolloKingdom.com. You've got Hawaii. Hints that it may relax onerous rule to lure crypto firms. You know what? If there wasn't Corona, I'd be taking a vacation to Hawaii because I love Hawaii. I've been there a couple times, and my God, just nice. But it just can't travel now like that. That's for sure. Well, that's good that they're doing that. No doubt about that. Boris thinks he's not going to rule out curfew in London. This whole piece, you're going to have to understand that most likely life as normal, that we knew it just a month ago, is not going to be around again until probably summertime. So it's going to be very strange. This is why. Hold up. Get your stuff, good stuff. Okay? Do your good investments of Apollo. Sit back and watch that grow with some positive news daily for you. Okay? Along with good movies, good everything. Work out. Do some good stuff. I mean, you want to just stay active and take care of business. Square's new industrial loan company receives approvals ahead of planned 2021 launch. So their bank effort is progressing. So not bad there. Bank, I would say Square could do well with that, very well. Top 10 cryptocurrencies with real-life use cases. TWJ News featured Apollo, but it's nice to see them on the top 10 list. But guess what? They were top 4 back on Forbes last year. Apollo listed right here. And basically, this is not a token, it is a coin. The Apollo currency, people say it's a token. No, it is not. Okay, the Apollo currency APL is a privacy coin, yes, dubbed as the all-in-one decentralized token. APL boasts of being the only cryptocurrency that combines all the features of existing altcoins into one platform. Noteworthy, APL is built upon proof-of-stake consensus mechanism and also allows holders to forge. You better believe it. Your wallet, press a button, you can earn free coins. The total supply of APL altcoins is 21 billion, and there are at least 15 billion coins in circulations. And you can even issue your own asset of a coin on its network if you choose to. Yep, and that's how Apollo does this national currency deal. They can host the coin on their network, which is a sharded network with 2-second speed. So with the bank-to-bank payments and everything else, rapid speed. The governments are you're gonna just see. This is no hype. Okay, you're gonna see. You got Zimbabwe, and the proof is gonna come out when the government announces. You're gonna have another government announce. You're gonna have another government announce. It's gonna spread so fast among Africa, Middle East, Asia, and beyond, because the tools that Apollo gives transparency in the commodity exchange that Zimbabwe is going to be using. It gives the profits to the government. Yeah, think about that. Okay, so all these different things that Apollo's got for tools, they're taking care of business. A lot more than what this article said. They've evolved. Okay, seriously. Apollo has evolved. So ApolloCurrency.com, grab your wallet. Any one of your choice, download it. Bitmart Digifinex, the Knox CEX, Apollo's own exchange, is open at knoxglobal.com. Use the referral code of Knox 41109 to get discounts on the Knox exchange and the social ecosystem coming shortly. And I will have a featured channel on the YouTube section of the social echo. There's that social ecosystem. There's more than anybody knows about that that's coming. That's going to knock your socks off. The way it's going to go around the world so fast is going to knock your socks off. National currency deal, guys. Yeah. Crypto history is being made by Apollo. This crypto history, not just crypto, it's world history for signing Zimbabwe. World history. What FUD. Okay, really. Crushing it, Apollo, crushing it. Yeah, look at that. Look right there. You better believe it. The future is bright, massively bright, and Apollo's leading the way. No doubt about that. Let me just play this for a second and have a quick coffee, and then we'll finish up. Steve put out this piece, and they're going to be putting out a tweet, official tweet on Steve's part and Apollo Currency's part, Apollo FinTech. They're going to be putting out an official tweet, and that's coming. They're working on it. Lee said so in the main group. So as many have guessed, the nation in question is in fact Zimbabwe. One of the partners will be working with the CBZ Commercial Bank of Zimbabwe, a government-owned entity and the largest bank in this country of Zimbabwe, to develop and implement 3 of our national solutions for the nation of Zimbabwe. Ladies and gentlemen, world history is being made, and the future, I cannot wait to see what it holds. Everybody, remember this. I'm going to be back soon. Later, guys.